The episode opens where episode 4 left off. While Eve and Alan are trying to process the chaos, we get this incredibly awkward reunion between Mark and his father. You can tell he is desperate to prove he's a changed man, swearing that Mark was the only good thing to come out of his twisted plan. But Mark isn't buying it for a second. He's tired of the lies even as his dad tries to convince him that the clock is ticking, and they need to head to Tailscria by morning to join the coalition. Before they head out, he tries to do the unthinkable and actually apologize to Debbie. Mark hits him with the ultimate truth bomb first, asking if this apology is for her or just to make himself feel better. When he finally faces her, he tries to claim that his years on Earth made him human and that he'll spend forever fixing what he broke, but she isn't having any of it. She calls his apology total trash, and when he mentions his time on the other planet as a mistake, she finally snaps. She throws a punch that hurts her more than him, but the message is clear. She tells him to get out and never come back. While the family drama is at its peak, we finally get the debut of Tech Jacket, who's reimagined here as a teenage girl named Zoe. She's been defending the planet with her dad, and after a quick recruitment pitch from Alan, she's officially in the fight. Mark decides he's going too, telling his mom this isn't about siding with his father, it's about saving the entire universe. Then things get complicated when Oliver demands to join the mission. He's feeling guilty about not being there for his birth mom and wants to protect Debbie. Even though it's a terrifying idea, she eventually agrees, leading to one last heavy family dinner. Meanwhile, the father visits his old friend Art for a beer. It's a sad goodbye. He asks for a suit repair, but Art shuts him down hard, saying he only dresses heroes now. The night before the big departure, Mark and Eve have a quiet moment, wondering if their friends will ever make it back home. But there's clearly something Eve is holding back. By morning, the team all board the ship and head into space. Down at headquarters, the mood is eerie as they realize the planet is finally free of these powerful beings for the first time in 2 decades. But the peace doesn't last long. On the ship, the vibe is miserable because Oliver is completely icing out his father. Before they can even settle in, disaster strikes. A Viltrumite gunship led by the terrifying Conquest ambushes them. It's pure carnage. Conquest immediately goes for the throat, literally, trying to crush Oliver's skull until he's rescued and told to find cover on a nearby planet. The fight that follows is easily the most brutal thing we've seen in the series. Conquest starts taunting Mark about Eve, sending him into a total rage. They crash down onto the planet's surface, and it's just a bloodbath. Conquest is a different level of monster, eventually punching a hole straight through Mark's chest in a scene that is honestly hard to watch. In a final, desperate move, Mark manages to suffocate him, but he's left collapsing next to the body, looking like he's barely clinging to life. As the episode wraps up, we see the Coalition leadership reacting to the news. They seem surprisingly cold about leaving the team behind, claiming it was the right tactical move. But a post-credit scene gives us a glimmer of hope. Alan and Tech Jacket are actually alive, hiding out in an escape pod attached to the enemy ship. The stakes have never been higher, and after a bit of a slow burn lately, this episode proves the series is back to its most intense and emotional roots.